Let's go over 5 real ways to build passive income. My name is Charles Draven from infospike.com. If you are new to this channel, what I do is I talk about tips and reviews on how to make money online the simple way. If you're into this type of stuff, go ahead and like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get the ball rolling, and I'll provide you with my insights from over 10 years of experience online. So, a lot of people are trading their time for money. They're getting paid through a salary, but what if you can earn money while you're asleep? That is totally possible, solely possible to build wealth without being tied to a desk. Let's explore realistic ways to create passive income streams and achieve financial freedom. This isn't about getting rich quick. I think that's actually a very big misunderstanding that people have whenever people think about making money online. Just because you're making money online, it doesn't mean that it's a scheme that you're going to get rich quick. This requires work. You got to put some effort into it. And what's cool is that you could utilize systems. You could use technology and business processes to generate income with less hands-on work. And even though this requires a bunch of work up front, the rewards can be substantial because you're using automation and systems to take care of a lot of the heavy lifting for you. So a lot of value in making money, especially using systems. Let's talk about other ways because some people are just thinking about businesses, but a big way that you can make money passively is investing in companies that share their profits with stockholders. These payments, called dividends, can provide a steady income stream as your investments grow, so does your passive income potential. I want to also mention this quick disclaimer that whatever I mention here, it's for educational purposes only. I'm not guaranteeing you just because you invest in stocks that you're guaranteed to make money. It is just to show you the potential of how you could possibly earn even while you are doing nothing, except for, of course, the initial upfront effort, in this case, investing. Rental properties, building wealth through real estate. Owning real rental properties can create a reliable cash flow. Rental payments provide consistent income, and the property itself can appreciate in value over time. Explore different property types to find the right fit for your goals. I'll tell you this, I used to be a financial consultant, and back in the day, especially getting paid through commissions, if people were thinking about real estate, we'd say, oh, you know what? You could actually invest in these mutual funds that have real estate in it, things like that. There are other ways to invest in real estate beyond just rental properties and in mutual funds. There are different types of investments. But the big thing I want you to understand is that you are putting a smaller amount of money, the down payment, to invest in a potential home, apartment complex, a multi-family property. Thing is that you could earn money even while people are renting and make a profit. And that's what I'm doing today across multiple properties. So that is something you just have to make sure you have the down payment, and of course that you have good enough credit and that you qualify to be able to get a loan. Getting a loan is the easiest way. That is one of the biggest differences that let's say that you're going into a property that is like, let's say 300 to 500,000, and you're going to be putting a down payment of roughly, let's say 20%. I know some people talk about no down payment, zero down payment, but realistically for a lot of people, putting in 20%, that's the easy way. And then the rest of that real estate will appreciate. And again, there are no guarantees for that, especially depending on where you're investing. But you want to, of course, make smart decisions, do some research to make sure that you are purchasing property in an area where there is going to be appreciation. So that's what the end goal is to collect that rental income. And in addition to that, that property is appreciating. And the difference between this and investing in, like, let's say stocks, is that you have a larger amount of money or a larger asset, the home or property that is using compound interest or appreciating at whatever rate. It's not going to always be consistent, but you are increasing your net worth over time through these assets. So keep that in mind. It's not just putting the down payment, whatever you're investing into it, the larger price of the overall home is what is increasing over time. Digital products, sharing your knowledge for profit. You could turn your expertise into digital products like online courses or ebooks. Once created, these products can be sold repeatedly, generating income with minimal ongoing effort. This is a great way to scale your success. This is awesome because you're not having to invest in physical goods. This is all digital stuff. You don't have to carry around an inventory except for what's in your storage system, whether that's your virtual hard drive or whatever you want to think of it. Some people even sell their Google Docs and provide links to those. So there are so many ways to go about this and earn some good money and just putting that effort ahead of time upfront. Affiliate marketing. You could earn just by recommending stuff. You partner with vendors, merchants to promote their products. And the cool thing about this is that you don't have to build your own product. The main thing here is that you want to focus on recommending products that you genuinely believe in and that you could build trust with your audience and create a profitable income stream. Trust is very huge in this. Even though you're recommending very quality things, there are so many other choices that consumers have. So you have to build up some trust. Of course, there are cases where people don't need that, especially for some very cheap commodities. But in most cases, that's my strategy, building trust, building that relationship with your audience. Okay, automated online businesses, streamlining your sales. Explore options like drop shipping or print-on-demand services to sell products without managing inventory. These businesses require initial setup and marketing, but you can become this could become largely automated over time. And I've done this as well. One thing that's great with print on demand, whether that's t-shirts or mugs or hats, other types of clothing or accessories, is that companies will allow you to store your graphics. You could design graphics manually or even use AI to create graphics. And then you upload it into a system, and then you're able to create a wide variety of products. And then when somebody orders it, it's printed on demand. You don't need to carry that inventory at home. I've done this especially with different shops, including Etsy. And this is a proven business model. It just takes, again, a lot of effort up front, but then those products that are created can create an income stream for days, months, or even years to come. So talked a lot about different ways to create passive income. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It does take your time and effort. But if you start small and choose a method, any of the ones that I mentioned earlier that aligns with what you want to do, aligns with your skills, you could focus on building lasting value. And with dedication, you can achieve financial success and develop financial freedom. And this does require consistent effort. Until you reach your goals, it may not be extremely passive where you do nothing for years. You have to build up to that. So if you are just using your own time and energy, then it's going to take some time. Some people will invest in money, invest in various ways, whether that's property, whether that's advertising, marketing strategies. The more that you invest, the more potential that you have to actually increase the speed, to accelerate this whole process. So hopefully you gained a lot from this. And if you want to learn the simple way that I generate income online, I'm providing a PDF. All you have to do is go to the description in my YouTube video, click on the first link at the top, or go ahead and click on the link if you're on a blog post or article. You'll find a link there. I want to thank you for watching this video. My name is Charles Draven from InfoSpy.